gospel. Keith, I'm sorry, were you going to say something else?
I was just going to say too, I mean, I think one of the things to keep in mind in all this is and I know you deal with all this, Keith, but I think for people to remember there is that world, flesh, and devil thing, I think is a really helpful way of thinking about it. And I think it kind of, it coalesces well or kind of connects well with, Pastor Doug's always made a distinction between apostles of the world and refugees of the world.
Yep.
There are apostles, and they're trying to convert you to their paganism. And they need the high heat. They need the mockery of the prophets of Baal, and we need to protect our children and our families from the apostles. But you have to recognize that a whole bunch of these trannies, a whole bunch of these alphabet, groupies, really are refugees. And that's part of, they really have been mistreated by their dads, by their parents. There was adultery in their home. There was abuse in their home. And they're grasping in all the wrong ways for security, meaning, hope, life, and all the rest of it. And we really do need to be ready to come alongside them and welcome them in. And it's going to be messy. It's going to be really messy.
Yeah.
But we've got to do that.
And having that element, like, I just think I've only said it a couple times, not that it just becomes a cliche you roll out to people, but like, just looking someone in the eye, like, I'm not against you. Cause like their whole assumption is like, I hate them. You know what I mean? And the subtle irony is they hate us. You know what I mean? But, and I'm like, no, I really don't. I'll take y'all out to dinner. I don't care what it is. And it's been, I don't know, impressive is not the right word, but I've been surprised at how that just lets down their arms. Like, oh wow, he's not against me. He's willing to sit here, talk to me, hang out. And that's what we need in the gospel. And if we're not willing to do that, and I think that's where sometimes like, before the show, we talked a little bit, some of the national stuff. I feel like we want to get somewhere where it's like, and if these people are in our way, we just got to run them over, where it's like, no, we got to bring them on board in repentance and faith.
The first time